want to give you guys basically a guide on how to glow up, looks max, or life max as a man in 2026. And yeah, I saw a guy named Andre Ferreti. I'll put the link of his video in the description so you guys can go see that. But I just wanted to make my own run on the video and just give my ideas of what he was saying within the video to help you guys improve your life and just, do one of these videos that, I just want to get one done. But yeah, how to glow up, looks max, life max as a man. There's not going to really be a lot of cuts in this video, so if you don't have a good attention span, I would just advise you to click off now, because you are going to get bored very, very quickly. But if you actually want to see results within your life, if you actually want to see change, if you actually want to see difference, and if you actually want to improve as a man, I would recommend sticking around for this video and seeing what I have to say. And if you agree, you can comment down below. If you disagree, you can comment down below. You can just click off. You can do whatever you want. You can fuck off. I don't give a shit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get right into it. So the first thing in my notebook that I wrote down watching Andre's video on how to glow up / looks max / life max as a man is improving your appearance. Now, you might be like, okay, why does my appearance matter? Appearance doesn't matter. This guy's a cornball. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, appearance does matter. Because if you were going to take advice on how to start a 7-figure business, for example, would you go to a homeless man, or would you go to a man dressed in a suit? He smells very nice, he looks good, his hair's done, he looks like he puts effort into his appearance, or someone who looks like a complete bum? They look like a homeless person, they look like they do drugs. Who would you take the advice from? Probably the former. Probably the first option. The person that looks like they put effort into their appearance. You do not need to be some nonchalant chud, some nonchalant looks max king, Marlin. You don't need to be that. That's not realistic. That's TikTok brain. That's your guys' stupid mentality. In reality, if you look like you put effort into your appearance and you look good and people feel good around you and feel like they can listen to you, then you will have a better life as a person because, first of all, you'll have more opportunities. More people will be looking to give you opportunities. And second of all, people that don't like you will probably like you and they'll treat you better. The people that will dislike you as someone who puts effort into their appearance are the people who don't put effort into their appearance. The people who think that they want to bring you down to their level because they're not trying as hard. So yeah, now that we understand that you need to put effort into appearance, how can you put effort into your appearance? How can you change your appearance? The first thing is going to be diet. People always like to say diet isn't important, it's not this, it's not that, but they don't know what they're talking about. They're probably just chuds, right? They don't know what they're talking about. You need to be eating whole foods, and even if you have a few bad things once in a while, the guy that was on the Twinkies diet, for example, I don't know anything about his skin, but his health when he was on the Twinkies diet, as long as he was in a calorie deficit, his LDL went down, which is the bad cholesterol, and his HDL went up, which is the good cholesterol. So as long as you're eating in a caloric deficit, you're probably going to be a lot more healthy than someone who's just eating random food. But I would eat a majority of whole foods, fruits, vegetables, meats, majority meats and fruits. I don't really like vegetables. I don't believe in them. And if you have a few bad snacks once in a while, if you have some energy drinks, if you have things like that, as long as you're not eating like entire cakes and pizzas and shit like that all the time, your skin is probably going to improve. Your health is going to improve. The way you feel is going to improve. Your hair is going to improve. And then in terms of your body, as long as your diet's good, you don't need to invest as much into skincare. A lot of people invest a lot of money into skincare, which if they just invested into their diet and they stopped eating shit food, their skin would improve naturally. Drinking about a gallon of water a day, not taking hot showers in regards to your face, things like that, and your skin will improve dramatically. Also, if you love caffeine like I do, you probably have some breakout spots. But if you reduce your caffeine intake, I've noticed through my own personal experience that your skin improves as a side effect of no caffeine. But you also have less energy, so what do you want, Some foods that I would recommend for you guys, especially if you're having bad skin, is cottage cheese, high in protein, high in fat also, low in calories. Yogurt, sauerkraut, anything fermented kimchi, because these fermented foods improve your gut microbiome. Kombucha is good. But yeah, I would just stay away from the super duper processed foods. Fermented foods are one of the processed foods you can eat, like yogurt, kefir, cottage cheese, things like that. I would recommend eating them, once, twice a week. Voice recording just stopped, what the hell? But yeah. The next thing that is mandatory in terms of improving your physical appearance, other than your skin and your overall gut biome, is the gym. You need to be going to the gym at least 5 to 7 days a week. 5 days minimum. Because if you're willing to work for someone, let's say, at a job for 5 days a week for like shit pay, the least you can do is buy a gym membership with that pay and go there 5 days a week. You're willing to give your time to some random boss so that you can support yourself, but you're not willing to go to the gym to support yourself. It just doesn't make sense. Also, when you improve your own life in the gym by improving your physique and getting stronger and improving your muscles, you also get stronger. That's the thing that I was trying to say. You get stronger. Your muscles improve. You see more progress in the gym, and it increases your confidence levels. You'll also probably start talking to people as you go to the gym and start meeting people. So the gym is 100% mandatory. It improves your social ability, your social aspect, and it also just improves your life in so many ways and mannerisms that I just can't go without making this video and saying you have to go to the gym. Go to the gym, improve your physique, and try your hardest in the gym. Don't say, oh, I'm trying my hardest, and not try your hardest. Try your physical hardest. Do as much work within the gym as you physically, humanly possibly can, because the more results you see and the more progress you see, the better you're going to feel and the better your physique's going to look. If you're not trying at all in the gym, what's the point of going? Yeah, actually work hard, and also follow your consistency. If you miss a day, punish yourself. Go on a fast. Do something like that. Make sure that you're staying on top of these things, like such as going to the gym and eating healthy. Because if you start leaning off of it, you're going to lean off of it completely, and you're just going to forget that you even started in the first place. So stay consistent, or else your looks maxing, life maxing journey will never succeed. If you are not consistent, you'll never see results. There's nothing else for me to say. If you're not consistent, you'll never see results. The next topic after skin, body, and hair, and then going to the gym, is just religion and mindset. Now, I'm not going to go and say, oh, you need to believe in God, you need this and that. But I believe, as a person who believes in God, I don't go to church, but I believe in God and I believe in Christianity. And I believe Jesus died for our sins. I think that if you're an atheist, it's going to be much harder and much more difficult to get through rough things in life. When life is good, you don't really think you need religion. You're like, whatever, life's good, When life's bad, what does everyone start doing? They start praying, they start hoping, they start wishing for things to go better. And if you just understand that God is there, you have nothing to worry about. You need to have a relationship with God. And then also, in terms of mindset, if you are reading books and constantly listening to podcasts and listening to what other people have to say, especially the people that disagree with you, if you're constantly listening to what they have to say, you'll constantly be evolving and improving your mind mentally, which is literally mental maxing. You're mental maxing. If you start mental maxing, how can your life get any worse? You're always improving the thoughts you have in your head. You're always thinking about what other people have to say and what other people are thinking. Yeah, as simple as that. The next topic after God and mindset, religion and mindset, is going to be finances. This is going to make a few people upset, but you need 100% to get a job. If you think you're going to get better in life and level up in the video game that is life, how do you expect to get anywhere without having a job and having some sort of income? You're not going to be able to afford the foods if you don't have a job. You're not going to be able to fund your business ventures if you don't have a job. You're not going to be able to do anything if you don't have a job because you don't have any money. And it's not like you're doing anything better with your day. You have 24 hours out of the day. You are sleeping 4 to 6 to 8 hours out of the day, which means you have about 20 to 18 to 16 hours per day. You then work the other 8 hours. And then with the other 8 hours, you go to the gym for 2 hours. And then with the other 4 hours out of the day, then you go and work on a side business with the money from the job. A side business can be day trading. A side business can be e-commerce. A side business could be SMMA. A side business could be mowing lawns. A side business could be window cleaning. There are so many business opportunities. Reselling clothes, which is something I do, also with day trading. There are so many opportunities for you to improve your life and learn skills that can make you so much money in the future. But if you don't take them, you'll never see the progress, you'll never see the results, and you'll never actually get there. So get a job and start learning a skill that can make you more money. If you want to life max and you're just gonna work a job for the rest of your life, the job is gonna keep you here. But if you want to start moving up within the ranks within finance and go from here to here to here to here, you need to start learning other skills, high income, high value skills. Video editing, audio engineering, sales, life insurance, which is sales, day trading, which is trading, e-commerce, which is online selling, so more sales. If you learn a high value skill, that will allow you to improve your life in terms of your finances and life max your finances. Start saving your money and investing. Do not spend your money all in one place, especially with finances. A lot of people that my age go and buy stupid shoes, they buy clothes, they buy all this bullshit they don't need. They buy Balenciaga. Bro, I've seen people in high school wearing Balenciaga. It's crazy. How do you have money as a high schooler to buy Balenciaga? It's your parents buying it. Or maybe they're doing life maxing and they have actually had a business and they're being profitable and now they're spending their actual income. Because let's say your income is $2,000 a month, right? And you want a $700 hoodie or some bullshit like that, $700 shoes. Why would you spend 70% of your income? That's like a millionaire who makes $1 million. Let's say someone makes $1 million a month. That's like them spending $700,000 to buy some shoes. It doesn't make sense. Why would you spend 70% of your total income on some shoes? It doesn't make sense. Do not be stupid with your finances. Save, invest, buy things that go up in price, buy things that are actually going to improve your life. And if you're not buying things that are going to improve your life, invest it into the stock market, invest it into different mutual funds, 401ks, things like that. Because at this point, you don't have a lot of money, so just be frugal with it. Do not waste it, or at least use it to improve your life. It's crazy I have to say that, but I do. The next category is going to be mental health and confidence. I don't believe in depression, so maybe I'm not the best person to talk to. But something I do believe in is the ability to build confidence. Confidence is one of the most important things within life because it allows me to do things like making this video and giving you advice. If I was not doing the things to improve my life and make sure that I'm doing the most that I can with my life, then I would have no confidence and I wouldn't even be able to speak with the tone and with the likeness that I do in my voice. The only reason that I have the ability to tell you what to do is because I've been doing these things and implementing these actions to life max my life. That's the only reason I want to give you this advice. If I was not confident in the things that I was saying, then why would I say them? Here's the thing. You might be wondering, okay, Evan's talking about confidence now, right? How can I build confidence? I'm running out of fucking breath, bro. Holy shit. The first way you can build confidence is by doing things in which that face your fears. Let's say specifically you're scared of talking to new people, scared of talking to girls. What is the first thing that comes to mind that is scary to you? Talking to someone who is attractive. So, if we understand this, how would you go about facing your fears and improving your confidence if that is something that scares you? You walk up to the person, you say hello, you explain why you're talking to them, you shake their hand, you say nice to meet you, and then you walk away. And then you realize after, either two things could have happened. They say, ew, you're weird, get away from me, or I don't want to talk to you, or I don't really care what you have to say. Or, oh, thank you for that compliment. Oh, thank you for saying hello. Oh, this is how my day is going. Either they want to talk to you, or they don't. And once you realize this, you realize that talking to people isn't that bad. Because either they'll blow you off and brush you off their shoulder, or they'll be interested in what you have to say and be interested in talking to you, and then your life goes on, and you improve your confidence by facing your fears. For me at this point, talking to new people isn't something that really scares me, so I just do it normally, and it's just part of my daily life now. But when I was younger, people don't understand this. I might be an extrovert now, but when I was younger, I was super duper shy. Because I never understood, and I was too young to understand, that if you want to improve your life and get better within your life, you must face your fears. Because a fear is just not knowing the outcome. But you never know the outcome. So everything is a fear. You don't know whether you're going to get hit by a car when you walk outside. You don't know whether you're going to get struck by lightning on a sunny day. You never know what could happen. You never know. If I was to live with fear throughout my entire life, I probably would sit in the corner all day because I'm scared that if I get up, I have the possibility of falling. But just because you don't know the outcome doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. I'm getting into a whole other specific topic about fear. But confidence is built by facing your fears, and it's very important to face your fears and improve your confidence. What is something that can improve your confidence? Sticking to a diet, improving your skin, going to the gym, having a relationship with God, improving your finances by getting a job. All the things that I talk about compound. You're doing these things and getting better within all these things. Let's say you're start doing these things. Do not just go to the gym and fuck your diet. Do not just only do your diet and not go to the gym and not get a job. You need to do all these things because it's better to be a 7 across the board than to be a 10 at one thing. There's a lot of people, like billionaires, Kylie Jenner, or not Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, right? Kim Kardashian, even though she's attractive, she also has billions of dollars. She also has a kid. She also does all these different things. She's a mom. She has a $1 billion business. If she was just attractive and she was just stupid, she wouldn't be as successful as she is. But she's a 7 or 8 across the board. She's successful with everything that she does. She has good skin. She's confident. She has good businesses. I don't know if she has a relationship with God, but potentially she has a relationship with God. Potentially she's always reading books and listening to podcasts and listening to what other people have to say. She's following every single thing within my Life Looks Maxing booklet, my guide. So no wonder her life is improving. Because instead of being a 10 at just being attractive or just being a 10 at just making money, she's a 7 across the board, which allows her to be ultra successful within life. It's better to be good at all things than just super good at one thing and just terrible at everything else. The last thing is going to be mental health. And then I have a 3-question guide that will help other aspects of your life. For the mental health aspect of the looks maxing, life maxing, whatever fucking guide you want to call it, is going to be decreasing scrolling time. Because if we understand what scrolling is, what short form content is, it's literally mental junk food. If you go back and watch the video by Andre, he talks about scrolling as mental junk food. If you think about junk food, what is junk food? Doritos, Twinkies, Gushers. There's no nutrients to it. There's nothing, it's just calories and you're just eating it and it makes you feel good. Oh, let me eat some Gushers. What the fuck are you eating Gushers for? I had 2 packs last night at my job just because I was like, fuck it, But if we understand that scrolling is mental junk food and we're trying to improve our diet, why would we have a good diet but a shitty mental health diet? Because when we're scrolling, what is scrolling? It's basically eating media. We're allowing these things to see them and then they are entering our mind through our eyes and through our ears. So if we know that our diet is the media that we consume and the things that we consume, scrolling is mental junk food because there's no nutrient base to it. There's no meat to it. There's no value to it. It's just dopamine. It just makes you feel good. And if you're choosing to consume this every single day, where is your mental health going to go? Down into the fucking ground. If you're eating shit food every single day, where do you expect your health to go? Up or down? Obviously the latter, down. It's not going to go up. Your mental health is not going to get better by scrolling. So if you know this, then you know the first thing we have to do in terms of your mental health and improving your mental health is decreasing your scrolling time. You can download the app called Opal, or you can just delete Instagram and TikTok if you have that bad of a scrolling issue and just stop scrolling. Find other things to do within your day instead of scrolling. Because literally anything is better than scrolling. It's such a bad habit to have. And it leads to other bad things. It makes you dumber. It gives you a false identity. BS, comedy, entertainment, just bullshit. It's an escape of reality. Just like all vices within life. Cigarettes, food, drugs, whatever you do, alcohol. It's all an escape from reality. If the reality of your life is so shit and you just dislike it so much that you want to escape from it, that says something about your life, and that says that you should probably change something about your life. If you're always seeking to escape the reality of your life and seeking an escape, what does that say about your life? It says you don't enjoy your life and you want to escape from it. So change the reality of your life. Instead of continuing to live the life that you already live, because you don't enjoy it. So change it. Instead of doom scrolling and escaping from it, change it. That was something in Andre's video I loved. Yo, Andre, if you're seeing this video, I love you, bro. Escape of reality you don't want to live in. Yes, exactly. If you are living something and you don't enjoy it, instead of continuing to live in it and escaping from it, change it. Scrolling is mental junk food. We already talked about that. You're making the decision to eat mental junk food, so you're choosing to have bad mental health. If you have depression and you're choosing to doom scroll all day and bed rot, where do you expect your mental health to go? Up or down? Just ask yourself questions. Up or down? Down. So why would you continue to do it? Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, there you go. And don't do it. That's pretty much it. The last final things I want to say in this video is, are you satisfied with the actions you are putting in to get the results that you want? Full props go to Andre for making these questions. These are not my questions. These are the questions that he came up with, but I want to implement them into my video. The first one is, are you satisfied with the actions you are putting in to get your results? Are you putting in the work, and are you satisfied, or could you be putting in more work, or are you putting in too much work, which is usually not the result? The thing is, you're probably not putting in enough work, and you're probably not satisfied with the amount of work you're putting in, so put in more work. The next question is, are you grateful? Are you grateful for the things you have? Are you thankful that you have all of these opportunities? Are you thankful for the things that you already have? Or do you just want more and you're not already grateful for what you have? Because if you're not grateful for what you have, you're not grateful for what you're going to get. Because the way you do one thing is the way you do all things. God damn, I'm running out of breath. The last thing is, are you looking forward to something? Are you looking forward to a date? Are you looking forward to a specific event? Are you looking forward to a specific outcome that could come from the results of your actions? Are you looking... Sorry, I had to restart the video. Like, dude, when I'm going through my life, I'm looking forward to benching the next time. I'm looking forward to the next chest day, the next back day, the next leg day. I'm looking forward to going to the gym. I'm looking forward to the end of my fast on Monday because I'm starting a 48-hour fast today. I'm looking forward to all of these different specific things. And the reality is, if you're looking forward to something, you're never going to be sad because you're always looking forward to something. You're always excited about something. There's always something else to look for in your life. That's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I hope you guys implement these different things to actually improve your life. But yeah, 25 minute video, crazy. But I hope I gave you guys some quality information here. Shout out to Andre. Full props go to Andre. Thank you for the video idea. And yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace and schlag.